So welcome to this morning webinar with Facebook. My name is Marcos Wanles. I'm the president of the Seattle Latino Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce. We are going to have a wonderful value workshop today where we will learn how to sell on Facebook and Instagram. And this is very important to have our presence on the online trade and business community on the e-commerce. It's very important for us, Latinos and everybody, all small businesses, to have a strong or to be present on the internet, on the e-commerce, because as we saw on the pandemic, it was fundamental to have another source of revenue of income for our businesses. So that is the great value, and I hope that we can all take advantage of this wonderful presentation today done by Facebook, which is a fantastic media to sell and promote things. So with that said, I will introduce now Gustavo Marrero Diaz, which is our Facebook executive, and also he will introduce Tristen, who will be today's presenter. I'll let them, please, Tristen and Gustavo.
Thank you, Marcos. Thank you, everyone, for joining and tuning in. Hopefully, it's a very productive training for all of you, and you know, our general advice is to start trying, you know, different mediums, Facebook, Instagram, so that you can raise awareness of your business. So thank you all for inviting us, Marco. It's a pleasure to be here with you and all the audience today. And I'll pass it to Tristen, which is our amazing training for the first session today.
Awesome. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Marcos and Gustavo. We are honored to be here today to talk about how to create a virtual storefront on Facebook and Instagram to help you grow your business. And so our mission here at Facebook is to support small business owners standing together with you through the ups and downs of growing a business. We're committed to helping you navigate your challenges with the tools and solutions you need to get your ideas found so that you can make an impact on the world. Like you said, I'm Tristen Sutton. I'm a small business owner, just like many of you, based out of Houston, Texas, though, where I work with small businesses with their marketing strategy, teach them how to use Facebook ads and things of that nature. So I understand you took time out of your busy day to be here, so we're going to make it worth your while. So let's talk about what we're going to cover today. First, we're going to discuss what is a shop on Facebook and Instagram and what does it mean to you. Then we're going to talk about how to set up your shop in Commerce Manager, a tool many of you may not know about, but you'll be well versed after this session. And then we're going to talk about how to customize your shop to make it your own, personalize it, help you stand out from the competition in the fray. And then some best steps and practices for your shop to optimize your opportunity to grow your business online and on our platforms. But let's start with defining what setting up a shop looks like for you on Facebook and Instagram. Yes, you can have them on both platforms. In order to set up a shop, you'll need to start in Commerce Manager. Now you're probably saying, what is Commerce Manager? Well, it's a platform that helps you manage your shop and your catalog. Yes, you can have a catalog and a shop on Facebook and Instagram. I know we're probably blowing your mind today, so we got a lot of great stuff for you. So a few things you will need before we talk about the setup, though. First is you're going to need your business manager admin. Next, you're going to need a Facebook page and an Instagram business account that are connected to that same business manager account, so you can access them from one software. Then you're going to have managing permissions for your Facebook page and your Instagram business account. So if you've given admin access to someone else, you might want to get that back so you can have access to this feature and functionality. And lastly, you're going to have a website for your business. Now, once you've confirmed that everything is good to go, you're off to the races, so you can begin setting up your shop through Commerce Manager on desktop or laptop. So here's how to get started. We're going to go through 7 steps, so bear with me. First, log into Commerce Manager. And if you do not know where that is, which you're assuming many of you don't, I'll give you a chance to take a picture of this screen right now, or you will go to facebook.com/commerce_manager. Once again, facebook.com/commerce_manager. Once you're there, you'll see an option that says Get Started. Please click that blue button, and then the process begins. So you'll click Next, and then select where you want your customers to complete their purchase. Do you want it on your website? Do you want them to check out with Facebook or Instagram, or check out with messaging? Yes, it does still go down in a DM. If you choose your website, customers will be directed directly to your website to view more product information and check out through there. Now, if you choose checkout with Facebook or Instagram, customers will be able to browse your shop and check out directly on our suite of tools with Facebook Pay. Now, if you choose checkout with messaging, customers will have the option to message your business from an item's details page. Now, once you've done all that or made that decision, you can connect your shop to a business and select the sales channel you would like to sell from. Then what you're going to do next is add the products you want to sell. Pretty straightforward, right? And then lastly, check your shop details, review your merchant agreement, and click Finish Setup. After you've done all that, your shop is pretty much ready to go. Now, I know that was pretty fast, but don't worry. We have a resource that's going to walk you step by step on how to do this through our blueprint module. So this is a high-level overview. Okay. So in order to be successfully with creating your shop, you must comply with our commerce policies. Rules are rules, and we all have to abide by them. Now, some commerce policies that you must comply with in order to sell on Facebook and Instagram are as follows. Your listings must not promote the buying, selling, or use of prohibited content such as adult products, alcohol, and animals. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what you want to sell on Facebook and Instagram. Think family friendly for the most part. Okay. Next, your listings must not wrongfully discriminate or suggest a preference for or against people because of personal characteristics and attributes. So keep that in mind. Next, your listings on commerce products must not promote job opportunities. When you go to Business Suite, we have a whole nother separate tool for that called Jobs, and you can post jobs for that. But for commerce and shops, you cannot promote your job opportunities. And then lastly, services such as cleaning, photography, or fitness services must not be listed in this component. Now, you can list it on all of our other platforms, but in Shops and Commerce Manager, they cannot be listed. So to learn more about our commerce policies, as you see on the slide, go ahead and take a picture and write this down. Facebook.com/policies/commerce. Now, shops are customizable storefronts where customers can discover and purchase your items on Instagram and Facebook. They're also free to use and set up. So yes, they are free 99. So if you want to use this as your main e-commerce hub, you can do that. You don't have to worry about the fees. Now, when you create a shop, your customers can browse and explore your products directly from this virtual storefront on your Facebook page or Instagram account. Now, as sellers, use shops to manage your inventory and grow your business online and on our platforms. In addition to visiting your shop from your Instagram profile or Facebook page, people can also explore and shop your products through stories and product tags. Once you've set up your shop in Commerce Manager, you can start adding products to your catalog. A catalog holds information about all the items you want to advertise or sell on Facebook and Instagram. You can also use a catalog to manage all of your products and update it as your inventory changes. So as people are buying, returning, things of that nature, your inventory is automatically updated for you. So keep that in mind. We have your best interest in mind when it comes to using these tools to make your business grow. So let's talk about how to create a catalog. First things first, we're going to go to that tool we talked about, Commerce Manager, and there's an option that says Get Started. Once you've done that, you'll see an option that says Select E-commerce. Obviously, you're going to select that, and then select how you want to add items to your catalog, and then fill in your product info. Once you do that, you can click View Catalog and see everything that you've inputted, and then your options to edit from there. Now, there are multiple ways to add products to your catalog. You can upload them manually, or you can use a data feed file, or even an API, or connect your catalog to an e-commerce platform like Shopify or Magento, which are very popular. And we do integrate with both of those as well. So the method you choose depends on several factors, including your inventory size. Is it large, small, your inventory type, and how frequently your inventory changes. Hopefully a lot, because you're going to be selling a lot more, right? So you can learn more about these methods in the videos included in this training, as well as the blueprint modules. Now, once your shop has been reviewed and approved by Facebook, you can customize it to best reflect your business. Once again, you want to stand out from your competitors and make your business unique on our platforms. So this is what your shop will look like to your customers. They will land on your shop's homepage and then be able to view your collections and your products. Now, within your collection, you have what we call a hero image, something that kind of stands out and catches the eye of those of your audience, and that way it kind of draws them in. And then you have an opportunity to put your collection title, and then a description of what it is that it is compromising of this collection. What is it composed of? And then you're going to want to put different images. You can do 6 to 30 per collection. And now that you've done that, to make your shop your own, you can add, remove, and arrange collections in your shop. Collections feature categories of products that you can select to help your customers explore your shop. Now, to make it easy for your customers to navigate your shop, because once again, we're going to make things easy for our clientele, you can create collections of different products. So for instance, if you have skincare, then hair care, you can have different collections where it's obvious what it is that's offered in that specific category. And you can create as many collections as possible to best reflect your business. But ideally, it's what you have inventory for and can actually provide to your audience. Now, here's a tip for getting started when creating collections. Add new collections around seasonal events, promotions, upcoming launches, and trends. So hint, hint, we have some big holidays coming up. So some collections that may be around pumpkin spice, if that makes sense for your business, would be popular right now, especially at the time of this recording. So now let's review how to create a collection for your specific business. First things first, go to your shop. Once you're there, click the drop-down menu and select Manage Collections. Once you do that, you'll see the opportunity that says Add New. Once you click that, you'll see the option that says Create New Collection. Click that, and then you're going to name your collection. So whatever it is that makes sense to your brand, your business, or your collection, name it there. Now you get the chance to select the items from your catalog to add to your collection. Now, once you've added them and put them in the order that you want, now you can click Confirm. Then an option to add a header pops up. Your title, description, things of that nature can be added. And now you see the settings to finish creating your collection and setting it up. Now you can publish your collection, and it will now be reviewed by Facebook to ensure that it follows our commerce policies, which we previously mentioned. Another way that you can customize your shop is by editing your shop's homepage. You can feature a variety of different collections and products depending on what you want your customers to see. If you have some items that you really need to get out of inventory, this is a great place you can put them on sale or clearance and things of that nature. But make sure your shop that you own and customize is a great experience for your customers and is on brand with what you're offering. Now, to personalize your shop, you can choose to feature the most relevant product for each customer by selecting dynamically selected products. Here's how you can edit your shop's homepage. First, go to your shop, and then you're going to click the plus Add New button. Once you've done that, choose whether you want to feature collections and products with your own branded image or show a preview of the top 4 products in a collection in a grid. So it will track the products that are moving the most and prioritize those for you automatically if you want. Now, once you've selected what you want to feature, edit the image, the text, and the title. Then what you're going to do is you're going to publish your collection. Your collection will now once again be reviewed to ensure that it follows our e-commerce policies, and it will be posted. Now, here are a few creative tips for you when you set up your shop. They're designed to give customers a seamless shopping experience on mobile. When you are selecting your hero image for your collection, use high quality images that are mobile friendly. So keep in mind, most people access social media through mobile devices. So keep mobile in mind for optimization. Now, you want to choose a hero image that's representative of your brand and make sure that you're using the full frame. Try staging a selection of products within a lifestyle environment. So maybe it's a candle in the background, plant, an article of clothing that matches, or maybe one of your accessories that you sell online via your shop. Ensure that all of your product images have the same look and feel. Consistency is key, and make sure they only focus on a single product. Also, be sure to try to incorporate your logo or using similar background colors and visual treatments to create a consistent visual identity. Branding is key, and consistency is key as well. Now, businesses often assume the only way to make great content is with a big budget and a production company, but that is not always the case. With these little devices we have that we carry all around, our cell phones, you can make great creative content and engaging content right from that item that you carry with you all the time. You can even use household goods for staging and props to enhance your photos. So for example, if you sell scented candles, you might consider using them as complementary props in there, as well as flowers, produce, things of that nature that make sense for your customer and they can visualize using it in their own environment. Now, we've covered a lot, but let me wrap up this presentation with some of the key takeaways for you. First, we learned how shops enable your customers to browse, explore, and purchase your products directly from Facebook and Instagram. Then we talked about how to create collections and edit your homepage to create a shopping experience that reflects your business. And then lastly, we ensure that your images are mobile friendly and have a consistent look and feel for that easy to recognize brand identity. So as promised, I told you I was going to give you a resource because I know we went through a lot very quickly. But if you go to facebook.com/blueprint, I'll give you all a second to take a picture of that. You can go through modules and that will have step-by-step instructions on everything that we covered today, and they are for free. So once again, go to facebook.com/blueprint to learn step-by-step on how to set up your shop outside of this training. And one more resource for you. We have a free Facebook group that has over 30,000 like-minded small business owners just like you. And guess what? Actual Facebook employees. So if you join this group, post questions, either an employee or another business owner will assist you with your need for Facebook and Instagram and our other suite of tools. And there's also some other resources in there to help you grow your business. So on behalf of Boost with Facebook, thank you for the opportunity to present today. Let us transition to some Q&A.
Yes, and please feel free to use the chat or use the questions, which you have a menu. You have a menu, everybody, on the lower part of your screen. And for all those coming in, we welcome you. And you can ask questions on any topic or put them on the chat, and we will try to answer them for you. Also, I would like to praise that we have, as Tristen was saying, we have material on the website on how to open up your shop and all the procedures that Tristen just went through. We have that material also posted next to our calendar in our website in seattlelatino.org. So if you need more information, we will gladly send it to you. And just to make a little announcement for the upcoming course, we will be doing this workshop in 10 minutes, again, in Spanish. And I will post the link for you. So if you want to stay and go on and do this workshop in Spanish, Gustavo will be teaching us, will be instructing us this same website course on how to sell on Facebook and Instagram in Spanish in just a couple of minutes more, beginning at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. So I see no questions. Anybody wants to raise their hand? You can also raise your hand if you have anything to ask Tristen. So I guess Tristen was very clear then. It was wonderful.
I guess they're shy.
We Latinos are going to start shopping in Facebook and Instagram. Are going to start selling and shopping in Instagram very soon, I guess, because it was very clear. So that was good. Erica, can you please put on the chat the link to our next webinar coming up right now at 10:30, so people can also hear, because we're going to have to, vamos a tener que cerrar este cuarto y vamos a empezar uno nuevo, porque es la junta de las 10:30. Entonces, por favor, aquí dice Moni Esquivel, dice, vamos a ver qué nos pregunta Moni. Vamos a empezar de nuevo, entonces, para que todo el mundo pueda tener la liga. Entonces, Mónica Esquivel asks us, how to start having followers on Facebook or Instagram? And I'm not sure what she means, but that's the question. Does it make sense to you guys?
It makes sense. So okay. Mónica is asking basically how to increase her follower count on Facebook and Instagram. So there's many different ways you can do that. I believe I'm pronouncing it Moni. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But one of the things on Instagram is using relevant hashtags. So making sure that you are using the ones that are relevant to your business, your product, or your services. Another component is running Facebook and Instagram ads. Most people just assume that you're just trying to drive traffic to your website. But one of the byproducts of running strategic ads is people begin to like your page and follow you because you're showing them something that they most likely are interested in. And so they're going to want to know more about you and your company and what you have to offer. So typically you'll get more followers when you run ads as well. And so that's how you can get legit followers on Facebook and Instagram.
Wonderful. That's a good answer. And I'm sorry, Moni, I was reading wrong. It's followers, not flowers. Yes, followers. That I would have gotten a little bit of an idea on how to do that. Super. Okay. So Moni replies, I have a page that almost has no visualizations. What can be going wrong? So her page has no visualizations. What can be going wrong?
Gotcha. Another good question. Obviously, without seeing your page, I can't dissect it thoroughly, but typically when we see slow page growth, it's typically based on the content and the consistency of that content. So if you're only posting once a week, once a month, then that's not typically giving enough signals out to your audience for people to want to come back to your page. So look at your analytics or your insights through Business Suite or your Creator Studio, and look at the content that got the most engagement, likes, and shares, and then go back to the well and duplicate similar content to that. So if it was a 15-second video, then start making more 15-second videos. If it was an inspirational meme with a quote that you borrowed from Google, then duplicate that as well. So just let your audience tell you what they're engaging with and what they're liking, and then duplicate more of that content. So that's on the free side. On the paid side, if you want to run ads, your follower count doesn't matter, because when you buy ads, you're basically saying, Facebook, here's some money in exchange for showing my content to more people. But the benefit is it's more targeted people. So that's how you can get your content out there to more people on the paid side and then the free side.
Wonderful. I think that's great advice. Yes, and the thing that has worked for us very well is to place content, to constantly put new content, and content that is not just based in somebody else's information, but actually creating your own content, Moni. So try to, even if it's a photograph or something that you consider important, talk about it, put it down as you post it, and you'll see that people start getting interested because it's something new, it's something that comes from you.
Yep, absolutely. And hint videos performing really well on both platforms. So
yes, videos are great. They work good, and yeah, absolutely. Okay, Carmen Urtilla says, great webinar. Thank you, Carmen. Moni, thanks. You're welcome, Moni. Gracias, Carmen. And do we have any other questions? Y en lo que estamos aquí, acabo de poner en el chat, entonces en su menú, en la parte de abajo de su menú, si le pican al cuadradito azul que tienen, ahí viene el chat, se abre la ventana del chat y ahí van a ver la liga que acabamos de poner ya para el seminario que viene ahorita mismo a las 10:30. Seguimos con el seminario en español, este mismo. So yes, we just posted the link to the next webinar coming up just in some minutes, and I will post it again. Please, for everybody to feel free to join and do it. It's another 30 minutes now with Gustavo, and we'll be learning in Spanish his wonderful content. And it's almost time. Let's see, Sanita de Bosé dice, where can I receive this? You can receive this, Sanita, in 2 minutes right now, starting in this other room that we have created for the webinar in Spanish. Just follow the link that we just posted in the chat, please, and we'll be starting that in a couple of minutes. Let me see if I have any other messages from the room. Anybody else has any questions in English for Tristen? And we will carry on. I hope to carry you people to bring. Please, everybody, come to the room in Spanish so we can carry on, and we'll see this content, this wonderful content with Gustavo now in Spanish. And it's 29, so I will now thank Tristen. Gracias, Tristen, for this wonderful introduction to how to sell on Facebook and Instagram. It is wonderful. We hope to have much more of this content and more of Tristen for our Latino entrepreneurs on the next webinars. And with that, I will say goodbye to everybody. Please join us again on the link, and we'll see you in the Spanish webinar in just a moment. And thank you, Tristen, and good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.